Welcome to Morning Musume Member Ranking. My name is Jeremy and I am joined by Eva Longoria. I don't know who that is. I don't either, but the name came in my head and I ran with it. We are talking about our number 18 today, and I'm gonna let Jacob go first this week.
Oh, my number 18 is Yasuda Kei. You know, I don't actually have a lot to say about Kei. I was thinking about this all morning, and I was like, oh, what do I want to say about Kei? Kei was a foundational member of Morning Musume. She was a rock for Morning Musume, and I feel like she contributed to future success. I've said this about other members of the group.
Mm-hmm. You're starting to sound like a broken record.
I've said this about other early members of the group, but it's true. Some of them were, you know, they were
instrumental.
They were instrumental foundations in creating what we know as Morning Musume today.
And she was the first sub-leader.
She was the first sub-leader. She had a kickin' voice. They didn't use it very often during her tenure or on the CDs, but Kei had a great talent for singing that they just didn't really use, probably because she looks like an old lady.
Well, I mean, when you're next to Abe, who looks eternally like a 15-year-old, even now in her almost 40s.
Tough to be a bug. And I think just, it's gonna be a little short for me this week, but I just have a love for Kei. I just adore her in the weirdest way because
As you say with a half frown on your face.
Because I'm upset I don't have more to say about her, because I do adore her so much. I just think she was so sweet and so cute and so kind and grandmotherly towards everybody in the group, and she contributed so much, and I don't think she's appreciated for it. And so that is why Yasuda Kei is my number 18, because she was the grandmother they all needed.
That Yuko wasn't.
That Yuko wasn't, despite her age. And for that reason, I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Kei.
My number 18 is Ida Johnson Kaori. Ida has always been one of my favorite personalities from the early generation girls. I think that of those early generation girls, I feel like she had the most personality. Why she isn't higher on my list, I couldn't tell you. Oh wait, now I remember. It's because I could never sit through a solo version of any song that Ida was the lead in. I could listen to any of those first gen girls sing any of those early gen songs, but I could never sit through Ida's because she was flat as her hair. Though I give her points for its length, good for you, it was flat. She couldn't really stay on pitch, and her vocals were just kind of boring. Although I'll say that she's probably the only one of those first 5 girls who could harmonize, because if you listen to Morning Coffee in its more recent renditions, Abe is the one who can't harmonize with anyone, and Ida's kind of bulking up the vocals. So I feel like she kind of has like that voice that Sayumi has, where Sayumi doesn't sound great, but when she sings behind other people, they somehow sound fuller and stronger, even though Sayumi doesn't have a strong voice, even though Ida doesn't have a strong voice. When she sings behind others, they have this full sounding voice, so she was a really nice balance to Abe. When I think about Ida Kaori, the first thing that I honestly think of is Neurate in Daite Hold On Me, and I think that speaks a lot to her because there's only a few lines that I can think of in Morning Musume where I don't associate it with a member. For the most part, I feel like it's very like copy-paste with the members, that any song can be sung by anyone. But there are some lines like that Neburate, like Sexy Beam, and Sayu's Help Me and Resonant Blue. There's just a few of those lines that I associate with members, and there aren't a lot of those lines. And I think it's one of those lines that I can't hear anybody else but Ida saying, and so I think that speaks a lot to how much character she brought to the music that she produced and to the music videos that she was in. Ida was a founding member of Morning Musume. She was a strong block for 25 singles, and I think that's why I put her at number 18, despite not totally loving her voice, but just loving her as a character, as a personality, as a human being. I thought that she was just a really great person, and she had so much bad that happened to her after the group and even during the group, and it's just so sad because she's such a sweet person. And even with her dead face, she has so much emotion that she tries to convey, and I think it really speaks volumes when you think about Morning Musume and you think about those early songs, that I can pretty much see her face in all those early ones, even if she had no lines. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please let us know who your number 18 is for this week, and also I want to do something a little different for next week. Let us know who your number 17 is as well, so that we can discuss that next week. And we will see you all then with our number 17th member. Have a great rest of your day. Bye! Bye!